And we'll move on to our next question, which is from Daniel Boland.
My question's for Judith Sloan. Yesterday in a blog post, you referred to childcare workers as dim-witted graduates from second-rate universities. How can we ever hope to reform or improve the childcare industry if this is the level of respect afforded to its employees?
It was a blog, you know, so colourful language is required. But let me make a serious point. The childcare reforms have not worked. There's really very considerable disarray in the childcare sector. The fees have gone up incredibly. It's not uncommon in Sydney for daily fees to be, you know, $100, $120 a day. The rebate is frozen and is frozen actually for a few years into the future.
Judith, I think you just addressed a politician earlier and said they should come to the question. Now, that question was about what you wrote about childcare workers, dim-witted people from second-rate universities. If that's true, can you justify what you said?
Well, I was objecting to the regulation that says a childcare centre must have a university graduate. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. If parents want a centre with a university graduate, that's fine. The idea that you would roll out a national regulation which says that you must have a university graduate, be it from a first-rate, second-rate or third-rate university, I think is very mistaken regulation. It's pushing up costs, and what we need is a much more diverse, competitive childcare sector.
OK, but once again, I'll bring you to the point. What makes you say that childcare workers who are trained at university are dim-witted?
Well, I was just making the point in some of my personal experiences. I've found, let me put it, they lack a certain amount of common sense in terms of how they treat toddlers.
Well, I completely disagree with Judith. It's a great question, Daniel. And the objective facts refute what Judith has said. There's more kids in childcare in Australia than ever before. For the first time, we've hit 1 million kids in childcare in this country. Childcare has been more affordable than ever before because we introduced the childcare rebate. We pushed it up from 30% to 50%. And the proportion that households are spending on childcare has been falling. We've introduced these new conditions to improve standards. I've got a couple of kids in childcare and I can tell you that the workers that look after my kids work damn hard. Damn hard. And I believe that they deserve to be paid more. That's why the Gillard government's devoted more funding to boosting the pay of childcare workers. It's about better standards, better results and, importantly, a better education for our kids.
All right, we're starting to run out of